First of all, good evening, and welcome to the presentation on Bridging the Gaps, Ways to Bypass the MAT 090 and 095 sequence. My name is Dr. Davis. I'm a math and stats lecturer here at EKU, and I actually teach both of these courses right now online. So I'm giving you step-by-step on how to get your students out of these classes. I know it's kind of taboo to tell students not to take these particular courses, but I find that these students stay in these courses far longer than they should. And it's unfortunate. And they continue to have to pay money to pass these courses in order to get into introductory level courses. Let's go ahead and begin. One issue that I've encountered for students who are coming right out of high school, which is a total surprise, based on this 2012 National Center for Post-Secondary Research conference, it was found that most students that come out of high school are not academically prepared. So they're forced to take remedial classes. How does that happen? When they come out of high school, they take a college entrance exam. On that college entrance exam, it determines that they have not fully learned all of the math that they should have learned. What happens? They become my students, sometimes for more than one semester, unfortunately. Sometimes for a full year, unfortunately. Okay? So what I'm doing in this presentation is giving you ways so that your students do not become a part of my course. My goal is to see all students become a part of an intro level course and be prepared to go through their major effectively. At EKU, we offer 3 remedial classes. MAT 090, which consists of 3 modules, which is A, B, and C. We offer the same within 095, still the same 3 modules. Different information, but still modular. We also started the brand new MAT 110 course. It just switched over. It used to be 098, so it is a credit-bearing course. This is our first semester doing it. We have quite a few sections offered, and what we're trying to determine is, are they learning what they need to learn to go from this course to other courses? And the interesting thing about 090 and 095 is during a 16-week term, students have 4 weeks to pass out of A, B, and C. Now, mind you, 4 weeks times 3 modules is just 12 weeks. What does that mean? They have an additional 4 weeks to do something else, like being outside of my class and focusing on other classes. But we set it up that way purposely because some students need an additional 4 weeks to get through that special B section. For MAT 095, that B section is the hardest because it involves square roots. These are things they've learned in high school, but it's still difficult even in college. So that 16 module, the 16-week setup is for people to get through the 3 modules in 12 weeks, and if they need an additional 4 weeks, it's there. Who takes these courses? Well, there was a time when I only thought that non-traditional students took these courses. Well, as it turns out, brand new high school students take this. Freshman students take this. I teach summer bridge, and those are new high school graduates, soon to be incoming freshmen at EKU. The new freshmen that come in, it is always a challenge. 1, getting them to come to class. 2, getting them to get the materials. It's been so difficult that we have decided to include the materials within their course fee. That way there's no discrepancy on, I don't have the materials to succeed. How do I get all of my materials so that I can complete the course? It's in their course fee, so now they can just come to class and do the work. Summer bridge students who are coming right out of high school, still working on information that should have been learned in 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. So what happens? Summer bridge is a 6-week program. They have now 2 weeks to get through A, 2 weeks to get through B, and 2 weeks to get through C, a total of 6 weeks. There is no opportunity for you to honestly miss a module. If you do, you have to take that module within the fall semester. Non-traditional students, I can understand them taking developmental courses. They've been out of school for 5, 10, 20 years. I can understand that. But new high school or new freshmen, I don't really understand that. How is it that they're coming out of high school and still taking those same classes, to still learn those same concepts? Why does that happen? Why do you think it happens? Anybody?
Why are they let in? Obviously they did that on the ACT.
True. Students who get an ACT score of 16 or lower start out in MAT 090 and 095. And they have to pass 090 in order to get into 095. They have to pass 095 to get into intro-level courses.
Do just those students who get below benchmark or get below the ACT score, do they have to take the entrance exam, or do all students have to take that?
All students take the entrance exam. All of them take the entrance exam. So the goal is, through high school, we need to be trying to find ways to get them out of these type of courses. This is information that should have been mastered some time ago. That's the goal of this presentation. What resources are available? Individual instructors. There are times when I sit in my office and no one comes. Does that mean that no one needs help? I highly doubt it. But no one comes. I have office hours from 9 to 11 on Tuesday and Thursday. I'm in the Student Success Center from 1 to 3. No one comes. So what does that mean? Does that mean that these students have actually tackled this information? Not necessarily. But it means that they haven't decided upon themselves to say, you know what, I need to go get some help. I probably need to get some assistance. I get students who come in from other math classes to get help, but from these courses, not often. The math tutoring center is on the 3rd floor of the math department. So we have to find ways to funnel students into this area. Why? Because when they come into EKU, they're going to need to know what resources are available for them.